guys, my name is David, and during this whole quarantine lockdown and everything, you'd be surprised how many people have been telling me that I should start a cooking channel. No one has asked me to start a cooking channel. Nobody asked for this, okay? The only person who asked for this is the person behind the camera, so I'm doing this for her. But you know what else? I've been in lockdown in Spain for like 2 months, and I don't really care that no one asked for this, so y'all just gonna have to deal with it, okay? So today we're gonna make a chicken with white wine cream sauce. Let's get started. Okay, so here's what we're gonna need. Here we have some chicken. I'm using chicken leg quarters. If you want to use chicken breasts or just thighs or legs, that's up to you. Do whatever you want. We've got some mushrooms. These are white mushrooms. You could also use baby bella. I've got some onions that I chopped up here, some garlic that I chopped up, bacon, because let's be real, everything tastes better with bacon, duh. Some flour, some white wine, obviously. Now here, get some white wine that you'll actually drink, because we're not using all of this in the chicken. If you get some 2 Buck Chuck, at the end you're gonna be stuck drinking 2 Buck Chuck, so get wine that you'll drink, okay? Then we've got our spices. I'm using salt, black pepper, thyme, some provincial herbs, and because of who I am as a person, we are gonna use cayenne pepper. This is Cayenne Pepper. I don't really know what that is because that's in Spanish, but it's cayenne, it's hot, it's spicy. I like it. If you don't like it, don't use it. And cream. All right, let's get started. Let's get to it. So first you need to season your chicken very well. There are a lot of people out there that don't season their food for some reason. I've seen stuff on the internet. It's not right. This chicken did not give its life, so you can just eat it bland, all right? Season your food. I'm not playing with y'all. Season your food. So I'm using the salt, the pepper, the thyme, and a little sprinkle of cayenne. Again, you don't need to use cayenne. You probably shouldn't use it in this recipe, but I like spicy food, so that's what I'm gonna do with my life. We're seasoning both sides of the chicken. Okay, here we go. And you really want to rub it on there just to make sure the chicken is well coated with all the spices. Okay, so now that's ready to go. Alright, so we're going to pour some oil in this pan here. Turn up to maybe medium high-ish. Don't ask me how much oil or how much seasoning I'm using. I'm just eyeballing it. We're not measuring anything, okay? So, eyeball it. And we're going to wait for that to come up to temperature. So, we're going to go ahead and brown the chicken in this skillet. Oh, my oil might not be completely ready, but it's okay. We're going to put it anyway. So we're not really going to cook it all the way through at this point. We're just getting it brown on both sides. And we're going to finish cooking this later in the sauce. So we're going to go ahead and turn these over. Now, do me a favor and use tongs. I don't have them because I'm not well prepared. So you're going to do better than me, all right? Use some tongs. But this is fine. Turn them over, get the other side. Yep. Don't injure yourself. And they're not really brown like I want them because I'm using sunflower oil. I suggest using either olive or vegetable or something like that, not sunflower, all right? But that's what I had, so use what you have. All right, I think my chicken's ready to come out. Okay, so we're just gonna set this aside. And to the same pan, we're gonna go ahead and add in our bacon. Remember I said everything tastes better with bacon, right? So we're just going to render some of that fat off. Some people might also add some butter in here as well, but it's just not necessary to me if I'm using the bacon. So, okay, so this bacon has rendered down a little bit. So I'm going to go ahead and add in my onions. Just get them all up in there. I want to give the onions a chance to really cook in that bacon fat. So my onions have been going for about a minute now, so I'm going to go ahead and get my garlic in as well. And you do not want to overcook garlic because it'll get bitter and it'll burn and it just won't taste right. So at this point I'm going to add in some mushrooms. And if you have a wider pan than I'm using, that would be great. This pan isn't nearly wide enough for this, so, but I'm using what I got. I like my sauce just a little bit thicker, so I'm going to add in a couple of tablespoons of flour. We're going to cook that down for just a minute. Just get the raw edge off that flour. Alright, and once you do that, it's time for the star of the show, your white wine. Once again, I'm not measuring, so I don't know how much wine that was. I'm going to turn our heat up just a little bit. I did forget I'm going to use just a little bit of chicken broth in this as well. So we're going to give that a pour in. Wait for that to come back up. The sauce has come up to a boil. So here's what we're going to do. We're going to go ahead and put the chicken back in. Remember, the chicken is not fully cooked all the way through, so we're going to finish cooking it here. Chicken's going to go in. And the sauce right now is already pretty thick, but it's going to reduce and thicken up even more. So we're going to take some more wine, pour it over the chicken, get it in the pot, okay? Let it come back up to a simmer. Okay, so it's going, it's boiling right now. So we're going to reduce the heat down, maybe around here. We're going to go ahead and cover this, and we're just going to let this go for about 45 minutes to an hour, as long as it takes for that chicken to get done. So go have a drink, go have a glass of wine, chill and relax, come back and check on in about 45 minutes. So I think my chicken is ready to come out. Let's take a look. Okay, yeah, see, this is nice and tender. So we're going to go ahead and take it out. Once again, use tongs. Don't be like me. Okay. So now we're going to take a little bit of cream and we're going to pour it in. And by a little bit, I mean everything that was in this container. Go ahead and taste for seasoning. I'm gonna see if it needs anything. Okay. Just gonna add a little more pepper. And some of these herbs. You can definitely taste that kind that was on the chicken, but that's fine with me. Taste it again. I'm going to put my chicken back in. Just going to make sure it's coated. Keep it coated with that sauce. I'm going to cover it and let it go for another maybe 5 minutes or so. So I'm going to be serving this over some brown rice. If you don't want to use brown rice, you can use whatever rice you want. If you don't want to use rice at all, you can serve this how you want to. All right? So you take the chicken, put it there. We're going to spoon some of that sauce over for the rice. And there you have it. Alright, so that is what I did to make my chicken in a white wine cream sauce. If you like what I did, give it a try. If you don't like what I did, do something else. Do something different and tell me how you did it and how you can make it better. Obviously, I don't think this is perfect. I don't think my thing is perfect, so just let me know. I'm always willing to learn. So that's it for today, and I'll see you next time. Peace.